Aries season marks the beginning of the astrological year. This season is symbolized by the ram, an impressive animal often seen scaling rocky cliff faces and associated with the characteristics of strength, determination, courage, fortitude, and assertiveness. Rams are male sheep, often engaging in contests for dominance and are associated with leadership. The curling horns of the ram are crown-like, representing the ram's sovereignty. Rams are associated with the spring season, renewal, rebirth, fertility, and prosperity. Aries is a cardinal fire sign ruled by Mars, the planet of action and energy. This season is a time to reflect on our values and aspirations, releasing the past, reconnecting with our core selves, and moving forward in alignment with our soul's true desires. A time to shed limiting beliefs and embrace fresh starts with courageous ambition and fearless self-expression. In this season, we are also reminded of the importance of balance and trusting our inner voice to discern when to push forward and when to pause. This season's energy supports profound personal transformation as we are called to shed old skin and embrace the new, trusting the process of change. My name is Shannon. Thank you for joining me for this Aries-themed yoga practice where we will embody the archetype of the ram. We'll start on our knees with our hands on our thighs, shutting our eyes and tuning into our breath. On our next inhale, let's raise our bottom and our arms up, placing our palms together as we slowly lower down, continuing with this movement a few times, engaging our abdominal muscles. The next time our palms come together, let's lower our thumbs to our third eye, gently coming all the way down, placing our pinkies on the mat, and taking a moment to honor this new season of growth and rejuvenation. Now we'll place our fingers on the mat, raising our bottoms up, bending one knee at a time, noticing how our legs and our back feels today, letting our body hang heavy as we do these slow movements. And then we'll walk our feet together and slowly come all the way up, bringing our palms together overhead, looking up. Then we'll interlace our fingers with our index finger pointing out, returning our head to level so we can slowly side bend to the right, pressing our hips to the left with our weight in our heels. Then we'll inhale back up slowly, side bending to the left, pressing our hips to the right. Inhaling up. Now let's bring our arms and our legs apart with our toes pointing out into star pose, taking up space in this new season. And then we'll bend our knees and our elbows, coming up and down, feeling the strength in our legs like a ram climbing a mountain. The next time we come down, let's pause, bringing our fingers to our head, and we'll side bend right and left, our arms representing the horns of the ram and our individuality and leadership. If you'd like, you can stretch one arm out at a time, uncurling our horns, working our core muscles, and feeling our strength. The next time we come to center, let's straighten our legs and sweep our arms behind us, interlacing our fingers and tucking our chin. And then we'll turn to the left, facing the short edge of the mat, so we can get our weight in our left leg, coming into Warrior 3, lifting our right leg behind us as we drop our body down, looking at one point in front of us to help with our balance. And then we'll drop that back leg so we can come into a high lunge, bending our left knee, raising our arms overhead. Now we'll drop our back knee with the top of our foot on the mat, bringing our left arm over our right into eagle arms as we look up, raising our elbows. And then we'll straighten our front leg as we fold forward, keeping our eagle arms, following our breath up and down, engaging our core muscles. Slowly, intentionally, like a ram climbing a mountain with strength and determination. The next time we come down, let's unwind our arms, placing them on the mat so we can turn towards the long edge of the mat, coming into Skandasana, reaching our right arm up and over, looking down. And then we'll slowly bring our right fingers to the mat, reaching our left arm up and over, feeling this side bend stretch. And if you want to play with your balance, you can lift your right fingers off the mat. Let's slowly bring that arm down, shifting our body to the middle of our legs with our toes in and our heels out, coming into a wide-legged forward fold, letting our body hang heavy. Now let's pick up our heels, bringing them in so our toes are facing out so we can roll back up into a star pose, reaching our fingers apart. And then once again, we'll bend our elbows and our knees, coming up and down, following our breath. The next time we bend our knees, let's stay down, bringing our fingers to our head so we can go back into those side bends, working our obliques and igniting our Agni, our digestive fire. If you'd like, you can start straightening one arm at a time, feeling this length on our sides and this strength in our legs. Now we'll straighten our legs, sweeping our arms behind us, interlacing our fingers, this time looking up as we squeeze our shoulder blades together. And let's pick up our toes, turning to the right so we can go back into that Warrior 3. Weight is in our right leg as we lift our left, keeping our fingers interlaced as we lower our body down. Now we'll slowly drop that back leg, coming into high lunge, sweeping our arms overhead as we bend into our front knee. Now we'll slowly drop our back knee, bringing our arms into eagle arms with our right arm on top. Inhaling as we look up, raising our elbows. Exhaling as we fold, straightening our leg and pulling in our core muscles. Up and down slowly, following our breath. The next time we come up, let's pause, reaching our elbows up. And then we'll slowly fold forward, unwinding, placing our hands on the inside of our foot so we can turn, coming into that side lunge, reaching our left arm overhead, looking down. And then we'll slowly switch arms, reaching our right arm up and over, maybe playing with your balance, lifting your left fingers off the mat. And then we'll walk our hands to the inside of our feet with our heels in and toes out. We're going to slowly rise up into that star pose. One last time. Let's release our arms down and heel-toe our feet together, bringing our hands to heart center, getting our weight in our left leg, raising our right knee up and balancing. And then we'll reach down for our leg, placing our foot on the front of our thigh, coming into a standing figure 4. You can hold your foot, or if you'd like, you can bring your hands to heart center. You can stay here, or you can bend your left knee, folding your body forward in this standing balancing pose. And then we'll slowly rise up, bringing our foot down, shaking it out a little bit before we go to the other side. So let's bring our hands to heart center, raising our left leg up, pausing, and then we'll gently bring our foot to the front of our thigh. Once again, you can hold your foot standing here, or if you'd like, you can place your hands to heart center in prayer. And option 3 is bending your right knee, leaning your body forward, pressing your thumbs against your chest. And then we'll slowly come up, releasing our left leg so we can shake it out a little bit and come back down on our mats with our feet in front of us and our knees bent. We're going to engage our stomach muscles, keeping this lumbar arch. Let's raise our legs with the option to hold your thighs, have your arms in front of you, or place your fingers on your head, pulling your elbows back, and maybe squeezing your elbows together, forwards and backwards, as we keep this arch in our back. And then we'll pull our elbows back and pause, breathing. And then let's slowly lower our feet, placing the bottoms of our feet together, holding our toes so we can come into a butterfly pose, flapping our knees up and down like a butterfly coming into spring. And then we'll pause, pulling our shoulder blades together and tucking our chin, finding some stillness here. Now we'll make our way back on our knees to end class with kapalabhati breathwork, where we will be exhaling out of our nose as we pull in our belly, and the inhale is passive. So we'll take a deep inhale in, and then we'll start our kapalabhati breathing. Now let your breath return to normal and notice how you're feeling. This breath work detoxifies our body and strengthens our abdominal muscles. Let's bring our hands to heart center, bowing our heads, giving ourselves gratitude for showing up today to practice. The light in me honors the light in you, and together here now and always, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful Aries season.